Hi, welcome to Hammer Wrench Renovations. Today I'm working on my Excursion. I've got this hyperblinker issue that's not to do with LEDs. I have dealt with it before and I thought I fixed it before, but today I'm going to do a more permanent fix. So if you want to come along, I'll show you what it's doing and then I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. So to get things started, I'm going to show you what it's doing. It's this to do with the blinkers and only the left side. Okay. See, right side blinks like it should. Now left side, can you hear the quick hyperblink? But you see, where there should be a blinker showing up, there's no flash. Now let me show you what happens when I tilt the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is up, down one notch, down again, and it starts to hyperblink, and all the way down, it's hyperblink. So that's the issue I'm dealing with. Now let's talk about what I'm going to do to fix it. So, some of you have probably said, well, maybe check your blinkers and make sure that they're good. I've done that. Walked around, turned hazards on. Hazards will work as long as the steering wheel's tilted up. If I have it tilted down, it won't work at all. So, if you think about where the issue lies, it's not in the bulbs on the corners. The issue lies right here, because when I tilt this, so there is a plug for this multi-stick inside of there. I'm going to get access to it and I'm going to find out if do I have a frayed wire, do I have a loose plug, do I have a bad multi-stick. So come along, let's check it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull this big cover off. That's just a flathead screwdriver. I'm sure most of you guys have had this off before, especially if you're looking to deal with a fuse. So that is off because I need to take the steering column cover off. So this is going to be Phillips. One hole there. Should be like two on the key side. Yep, screws are falling out now. Twist this knob for your tilt. Should have done that before I moved it. Okay, that will fall right off. Now for this part, I'm going to have to bring you in here and show you. Okay, can you see that little, it's like a BB right there. That is the lock for this right here. So what I'm going to do is press that in while I spin the key towards start, and it will release that black piece that the key goes into. I'm going to put my pick tool on there. turn. Cylinder comes out. If you didn't know. Now, since my key is actually turned on to the accessory, I guess the start position, so where all the lights are on, I'm just going to use the screwdriver to turn it back so it won't kill my battery. That's what I was going to do. Doesn't look like that's cooperating, so let's just continue. I need it to tilt back down, so I'll temporarily put tilt back in so I can get that out. Alright, so here we go. Hazards are on. When I tilt up, they start working. When I tilt down, they don't. So I'm going to check this. This is the plug. So the plug is not in very well. Now, I fixed this before in the past, and the only thing I did was push it back in and then put this all back together, and that lasted for a couple of months, but it seems that the vibration of driving and tilting the wheel worked it so it's loose again. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use zip ties. I'm going to zip tie this here, pull it back. See, even the blinker works in the down position now. I'm just going to feed part of the zip tie through the wires and grab the most light possible on that plug there. Okay, still works. Now I'm just going to clip this off. This one off. This piece back in. There's a piece that came off with the key cylinder. I'll just put that back in once I get this collar back on. So make sure when you're putting this back down, this piece here that the screw goes into actually goes through this piece of aluminum here, and there is one for each stud. So you just want to make sure that they are completely down. Alright, I'm going to put my key lock back in. Key comes right out. Cylinder stays in. Adjustment back off. Okay. That piece that I was putting back on right here, clips are broken on it, so it does not sit in the right spot to tell that the key is in the ignition or not. I'm going to leave mine out. I know that's a reminder of your key being in, but I have had issues with the thing dinging on me and the key not being in the car, and that is annoying. I guess if it dinged long enough, you could run your battery down. Put this tilt arm back in, and it will actually help hold up this bottom panel. Now it's time to put this back on. Little tab. This little tab holds on up here. Alright. Now let's verify that everything still works since everything's back together. Okay, blinker's working. Tilt the wheel down, blinker works. Hazards are on. Tilt the wheel down, hazards are on. So there you got it, have it. 2 zip ties, about 20 minutes. I can't tell you how long I've been putting this off. And I know it's ridiculous, but it became a minor thing. Once I got home, I didn't really want to work on it. It only was annoying while I was in traffic, and the people in front of me couldn't see that I was turning because that's the light that wouldn't work. The back one would still hyperblink. So now that it's fixed, I don't have to worry about any of that. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this and want to see more of this content, please hit like, subscribe, and if your wrench isn't working, use a hammer. Thank you, everybody. Bye.